Good morning. Day 4. Hair a mess again. Seriously, just tune in just to see what my hair's doing each day. What's life of its own. Alright, so I had a quick check today on how my videos are doing. 45 on the first one, 15 on the second. Obviously, the one that's getting posted today that I videoed yesterday. But for you, it's just confusing, but for you, the video that I've been posted yesterday. But for me, it's tomorrow. I don't know, I'm confused now. Anyway, 45 for the first one, 15 for the second. The third one is due for me later today, for you watching this or tomorrow, yesterday. It's too early for this. Time travelling nonsense. What have I done so far? I've had to tax my car. £150. Expensive stuff. Now it's all about breakfast and getting ready and trying to get my hair to at least be normal or half presentable. But thank you to everyone who shared the videos. Get me up to a total of 60 views. Big time, very big time. And 3 subscribers as well. So thank you to those who have subscribed. Keep sharing. Big shout out to Lucas, who seems to be my biggest fan. I'm sharing on his Twitter. You, sir, as I said the other day, are a true gent and a scholar. Right, I should probably actually start doing something with my life. So, I will try and video some stuff later. Until then, goodbye. Good afternoon. It's so sunshiny bright out. After awful weather during the day. All that rain and now look at it. So sunshine. I won't sing. I can't sing. You know, I am, tone deaf. Actually toneless. So flat I make a pancake look hilly. Got no really sort of musical talent. Wish I could learn to play an instrument, read music, learn a language. So that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Watching me trying to learn a language. I did do German at school. It was actually fast track German. Started doing sort of GCSE stuff in year 9. And got one bad teacher. It all went to pot, really. And, not just myself, but the entire class. And I was predicted a B, ended up getting an E, despite 2 C's and a B in my coursework. But yeah, the speaking and listening exams didn't go well. Oh well. So, listened to the radio on the way in this morning, just as I feel very awake, like I could drive and talk at the same time, so just listening to it. And they brought up on the radio, who is your celebrity man crush? So like, who do you think you could be really good mates with? And I got to thinking about that, and sort of like, one of the role models I had, one of the first role models I had as a kid were David Beckham, Leave Me Alone when I was a kid, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So it would be kind of cool to get to meet those guys, as they sort of influenced me growing up. Before I realised probably the best role model for myself in terms of just being a man, and well, not just a man, just a human being in general, but also as a father, was my own dad. So he became my role model, trying to be, like him, work hard. He sacrificed all his weekends taking me and my brother to football, to rugby, to some badminton tournaments, taekwondo gradings. In the evenings he taught us to swim. Took us swimming once a week, taught us to swim. I still remember, the first time I swam a length, the first time my brother swam a length, how happy, both my parents were, and everything. I remember, those kind of things. But then, sort of now, who would be my celebrity man crush now? I'm vlogging at the minute, but sort of like one of the vloggers I've heard of, someone my girlfriend introduced me to. I didn't know about vlogging until I met her, and she introduced me to some, and the first one she introduced me to was a vlog called Scony Jolie's, which follows an Irish family who now live in England, and the father, Jonathan. I think we get on really well. He's quite laid back, carefree, but mainly we have the same sort of sense of humour. A little bit silly, a little bit childish, but we'll be grown up and mature and stuff when we have to be. Otherwise, let's just have some fun. So I think he'd be my celebrity man crush, mainly because I think we'd be good friends. I did think of something else today that I was going to talk about, but I can't remember what it is now. It's kind of irritating. It would be something, that'd be really good to talk about. That'd be a bit of a lol. I don't know why I keep saying lol at the minute. I haven't done that for years. Suddenly I'm on camera and all I can think of to say is LOL. Rather daft, really. Oh yeah, now I remember. I saw also in the news section of the BBC website that a writer in the Ukraine had to withdraw from a literary festival or event because 15 different, I think they term them as extremist groups, made threats due to the contents of her book for children, the book for children she'd written, because it had a same-sex couple. So it's about a girl and her two mums, because it was against traditional values. But my question is what is traditional values? It depends on where you are. In some cultures where it's standard for someone to have multiple wives. I can't keep one girlfriend happy. But maybe she would be happier if she had someone to share, if she didn't have to put up with me as much as someone else to fob me off onto. So like, go annoy her. But it is something that's happening now. It's not a choice people make to be gay or straight. I remember reading years ago, like a scientific study done, which
one of the reasons you're attracted to people is pheromones, and the way you sense pheromones is through your sense of smell. So you're breathing it in, and it found that in gay women, the part of the brain that processed pheromones was wired up like that of a straight man, so that female pheromones caused feelings of attraction, and with a gay man, the area of the brain that picked up on pheromones was wired to that like a straight woman, so that male pheromones caused feelings of attraction for them. So this is something that has naturally occurred, the way their genetics were set up for them to become attracted to members of the same sex rather than members of the opposite sex. So why are they, almost vilified, made villains, and suggestions that they're going to be destroying the fabric of society? They're not. I can only think that the reason why people are fearing this is, back before humans completely become the dominant species on the planet, when we were such small populations, you couldn't afford to have people who weren't going to produce the next generation. So perhaps that is centuries out of date. Right now, we're almost overpopulating this world, and that's causing a lot of the climate issues we currently have. But you can't carry on such outdated views these days. You've got to move on, and you've got to accept people. Because I've never met anyone who's gay who's tried forcing other people to be gay. Straight people force gay, the LGBT population to be like them. I've had people knocking on my door, trying to convert me to their religion. I've not had someone knocking on my door going, "You straight? Yeah, well, you should be gay." You don't get that, so I don't see what the problem is. Just live and let live. If you want to be gay, straight, marry a train station. And saw an article about that. A video actually popped up on Facebook. A woman in America's married a train station. That's fine. You can marry a building, but you can't marry someone you love because of the same gender as you. That's some absolutely outstanding logic. Stop ranting now and just ultimately say there is just one race on this planet, the human race, and we are more and more linked than ever before, both in terms of the internet and our economies. Best way forward is to just work together and see whoever you're looking at as a human being, and then anything else, whether it be hair colour, gender, religion, skin tone, whatever, that's a personality trait akin to what sports team you follow or what sport you follow. You wouldn't don't discriminate against someone because they liked football rather than rugby, or they supported the team that's a rival to yours. So why do it to anything else? Alright. Bit heavier going today than it has been. But, you know, I was feeling in a philosophical mood today. Anyway, I hope everyone has a good evening. Thank you for the now up to 66 views in total across the 2 videos already posted, and to the 4 people who have subscribed. To everyone else, subscribe, like, and share these rants. Bye.